We welcome you to Los Angeles, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. First pitch moments away. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Blake Snell having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tatis waits. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Luis Arraez stands in. That's in there. That's strike 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Tatis gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, you know, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Manny Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And Manny gets a piece. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man at first, one away. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And he grounds one to the right side. And that is the inning. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill today, Dylan Cease. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Alex Call, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's a little bit low.
2-2 now.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside low, and the count's full. Strike three, got him with the sweeper. Here's Betts.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Slice to right.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Smith, the runner at first with two gone. Just missed. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game. One left for L.A., scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. In the air out towards right center. And there's one down. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Snell won his second Cy Young award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball.
All right, so in this at-bat, he's seen a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
In the air, left field. Conforto ranging back. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Jake Cronenworth in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Second inning here. No score. And Jake has entered the K zone. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Cease back to work. Cease, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Center field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 7, left fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in. And that one clips the corner. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner at second here, one gone. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Alex Freeland. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Ball one there.
That's a ball. Ball, that's in.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one just misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The kick, the 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it. When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
In the air, right field. Pajes makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Walk to open the ball game. First pitch misses.
With Tatis at the
Ball
plate,
one, no
we're
strike.
looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Way outside, and the count is 2-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And now Luis
That's a ball.
Arias. And that's a little bit high. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. Two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
A little bit high, maybe. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Laureano going back. Out of here. That one felt good. His 7th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Alex Call digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's to third. Whips it across. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Shortstop,
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
One down, base is empty. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That one not close. 1-2 to count.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Does a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. The Padres hitless so far in the game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Freeland. And that is that. Padres go down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And another ball.
No strike.
Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Hernandez batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Freeman stands at first with one out.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Grounded to third, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one, and that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ramon Laureano. Snell back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Next offering is fouled back. One out, bases empty. That one missed.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One down, bases empty. Just missing there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Henriquez getting loose as well. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Freddie Fermin in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Freddie Fermin will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Left field. Conforto settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 1-1.
Oh, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. A strikeout and a walk. First pitch, not close. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off. Out to center. Hernandez settles underneath it. Nabs it. And that is that. A run, a hit, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here is Michael Conforto. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Gets the outside corner with that one. And a foul ball. That misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Alex Freeland. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
Two out, space is empty. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And strike 2.
Full count. 3-2.
And that's ball 4.
Take the base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And there's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Mookie digs in here. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side, Iglesias. In plenty of time to first, and Betts is gone. That's the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. He's been so good against lefties. And now Luis Arias, 0 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. That gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Go ahead run on base. Manny Machado up to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Grounded to third. Could be two. Off-balance speed. There's one. On the ready. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And misses inside. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Outside. And that is ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
And here's Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Inside, just missed. One down, base is empty. That one finds the corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Headed down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And Hernandez is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still tied, 1-1. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 7th. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Fouled off down the right side. Outside low, ball 1. That one hit to right. Lays out and makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Laureano comes up to hit. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7.
Oh, 2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And right back to the mound. And Laureano is retired. And next is the designated hitter, Jake Cronenworth. On the outside corner, strike 1. And delivers outside.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied 1-1. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Jason Adam.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now the right fielder, Andy Pages.
Right fielder, Andy Pages.
And there's a ball. Bullpen action for the Padres. Adrian Morejon, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Next pitch is downstairs. Slings to first and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. The 1-1 is fouled off. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
On the ground right side. Iglesias fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to begin the eighth, and here is Jose Iglesias. Ohtani back to work. Fought off foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Conforto on the move, heading back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan preparing to come on if needed. Diaz getting cranked up as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Three-two on the way. Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. Hit hard on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here is Luis Arias, 1 for 3. That one called a strike. It's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Gets under it and pops it up. Base hit! The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 outs, runner on first. Stepping in, Manny Machado. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. And Manny gets a piece. Arise at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. Rojas with the throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nick Pivetta. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. So digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's already homered in this game. Pivetta, in his 7th season, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis makes the catch for the out. Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Betts, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball two.
Inside corner for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
2-2 to count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Offense held in check there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Anthony Banda.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia warming up as well. And they'll do it again. The 1-2. Check swing, no appeal. And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now Xander Bogaerts 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Fouled off, he was late. Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Hernandez quickly throws it in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning. First and 2nd, no outs. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And that clips the inside corner. Oh, 1 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Here comes Bogarts around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Back-to-back base hits. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Anthony Banda is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So here's the Padres DH, Jake Cronenworth. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
So a man aboard. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Pajes makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Catcher, Freddie Fermin.
Now here is Freddie Fermin. And that is out of play.
One and one.
In the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
2-1.
That's in there. And now 2-2. And he swings over the top there. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This to third. Throw on to Freeman, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And the inning is over. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 1. We head to the bottom of the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Bogarts makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one at 95 missed up top, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit. Inside,
ball
1-0. Man at second. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Good job to fight that one off. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.